Hello and welcome to the Craft Parenting Podcast. Podcast about two Cincinnati craft beer lovers with a parenting problem. My name is Joe. This is my lovely wife and co-host, Caroline.
Hey, you're back. 2 episodes in a row? What is this craziness?
I am back 2 episodes in a row. That dog is fired. That tree is fired. Let's do this. This is day 7 of the higher gravity.
Wait, you fired Clara?
No, not that dog. The red dog. The Target dog.
Well, actually, but Clara did abandon us, and we have a different producer now. We now have producer Zoe. Hi, Zoe.
She's probably under the covers. She likes to do that.
She probably has completely torn our bed apart to make herself more comfortable, because that is the kind of dog she is.
I make the bed every day, but sometimes I go into our bedroom and the sheets are just all over the place.
Clara.
So this is day 7 of the higher gravity Beervent calendar, which is what I was saying before, I think.
Probably.
So day 7, if you want to know what higher gravity Beervent calendar is, you should go back an episode or 2. We've been doing this since December 1st.
Woohoo!
So we have already 7 episodes on YouTube, on our RSS feed, in audio. So you should go back and listen to them to get that full context. But what is day number 7?
What? Today is Pipeworks Brewing Company Pastrami on Rye, Manny's Deli edition. This is a rye ale with smoked malt, brown sugar, black pepper, coriander seed, red pepper, and mustard seed. So I'm wondering if we're on like a spice Beervent kick this year, because we've had a lot of like spicy kind of beers. And so this was other side brewed in collaboration with Manny's Cafeteria and Delicatessen.
So the ABV is 7.5%. Oh, that's a really nice color.
It is. It's pretty. Would you like to describe the color for those listening at home?
Yeah, it's like a copper color.
I like how you said pretty and then followed it up with something that is very inedible.
Copper. You said pretty. I didn't say pretty.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
All right. So it's a brown, coppery color, a really nice head retention.
It kind of tastes like a sandwich.
Yeah, I haven't tasted it yet, but it doesn't really have a whole lot of smell.
No, this is making me want a sandwich. But we just ate dinner, and I had a very big slice of cheesecake for dessert with that dinner.
Yeah. Ooh, this is interesting.
It's a pastrami sandwich.
Okay.
You're eating a pastrami sandwich, except you're drinking it.
This is really interesting.
What? It'd be like if you asked the Enterprise in the food replicator to make you a pastrami sandwich, but make it liquid, but not like smoothie liquid. That's like that. Why did I come up with that? I don't know. You married me. You try to explain why I am the way I am.
Yeah, the black pepper really does the trick. Is that what's on rye bread? Black pepper?
Yeah, I mean, it's in lots of things. I feel like pastrami is probably coated with black pepper when they...
Pastrami. Wow, that is good.
I really want a sandwich now. I should not have any more calories today.
It's really smooth too. So,
and it's not like the yesterday's.
It's really well blended. Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday's beer, the coriander kind of stuck to my tongue. This, I can't even really tell that it's there, but it tastes like sandwich. This is weird. I both enjoy it and am, quite frankly, a little bit confused. Would I drink more of this? Yes, but I don't know how I would feel about it. I still don't know how I feel about that decision.
You don't know how you feel. Okay.
I mean, I feel like it's a good beer, but it's confusing.
It's a well-crafted beer. I can kind of get through the sandwich. I really just taste, like, I don't taste the meat part of the sandwich. I taste the bread and the spices.
I'm like, this is like if I had just swallowed after eating a bite of pastrami sandwich. This is what my tongue would taste like. I swear. I don't remember when the last time was that I had a pastrami sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know
but
if
it's
I've ever
like,
had a pastrami. Is that just like a fancy ham?
It's like, yeah, it's like something you would find on a charcuterie board. It's like fancy one. It's a, I'm 75% sure it's like you take a giant like roast and you coat it thickly in these spices. So like the slices of meat are going to have like a little bit of crust on them from those spices that you use to coat the meat.
Okay.
Because I think pastrami is roast beef.
No, it's roast beef.
I think it's beef. I have Pipeworks up on my phone, but we can change that. Pastrami. It's a cured meat that originated in Romania and is typically made from beef brisket.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's brined, dried, seasoned with herbs and spices, and then smoked and steamed. So yeah.
Okay, so
it's been a very long while since I've had a pastrami sandwich, but this is like yelling pastrami sandwich at me.
Yeah, it's typically not the sandwich I go for. But you look up Pipeworks and I will look up Manny's.
Okay. So Pipeworks has the Dojo, which is where you can find the best and freshest selection of Pipeworks beers. The Dojo is our to-go shop located within our production facility in Chicago. The Dojo is not a tap room, but we do offer samples of our beers. All beers sold are for off-premise consumption only. We are no longer offering online pre-orders. Just stop by. So, yeah, they do not have a tap room, but they have a room where you can buy beer. So it's like what Cincinnati would have been had beer laws not changed. Like what Mad Tree was planning on as far as like, you can buy beer here, but you cannot drink the beer here.
This beer is in collaboration with Manny's, which, according to their website, says, traditions 80 years in the making. 4 generations of the Ratskin family have now served by far the best Jewish comfort foods in Chicago in a warm, friendly, and relaxed atmosphere. Manny's Deli serves up hot or cold, delicious and appealing dishes every day from early morning until evening time. Manny's is well known for their hot, overflowing with goodness corned beef sandwiches that are accompanied by an equally delicious potato pancake. Everything here is wonderful and cooked to perfection. We also offer parties for up to 225 guests. Our parties and special events coordinator is here to assist you. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think we're interested in that.
No.
So that kind of reminds me, like,
you're just making me more hungry.
yeah. I'm not Jewish, but, and I thought Hanukkah was actually on the same day as Christmas.
I did stop looking up what.
So I'm kind of like wondering if this is like the start of Hanukkah. I could be reaching a bit.
Well, it's National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day, Candle Day, National Slime Day, woohoo, Cotton Candy Day, Civil Aviation Day, and Rhubarb Vodka Day. What is rhubarb? Why does rhubarb vodka have a day? Like, it's not just like vodka day. It is specifically rhubarb vodka.
Yeah, Hanukkah starts the same day as Christmas. And it lasts for 8 nights. So, I don't know. I don't know if this beer has any significance other than, it's spiced. And it's really freaking delicious.
Crate Day, Global Fat Bike Day, National Illinois Day. This beer is from Illinois. So.
How come Illinois has a day?
Ohio probably has a day, but I mean, now the youngins use Ohio to mean like boring. They don't know Ohio that well.
National Ohio Day is November 2nd.
That seems like a National Ohio kind of day.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, because like nothing really happens around there. The weather can vary so much. It can either be really good or really bad. That's like every day in Ohio, though. It was 52 days ago, and now it's 20 degrees outside.
National Kentucky Day is October 19th.
Just tell me it's not close to National Michigan Day, and we'll be fine.
Oh, I'm just doing... Hang on. National Indiana Day. Does Indiana have a National Indiana Day?
It shouldn't. Yeah. Indiana's way more boring than Ohio. Like you go through Indiana to get to more fun places.
National Indiana Day is November 16th.
Hey, at least our day's before theirs. That's all that matters. Who knew that states had national days? I mean, I guess it makes sense. When's Ohio's
I would think
anniversary?
It's like their anniversary, yeah, like their founding day. National Michigan Day is January 18th. So there you go. I don't know what this has to do with Beervent, but the more you know.
Well, no, Ohio became a state March 1st. So It's not the day we became a state.
Like, I feel like we should have known that.
I mean, so 1803, and I was like, I knew it was like sometime in the early turn of a century because the bicentennial was a huge deal that one year, which was 2003.
Is that the founding when it became a state?
Yeah.
Like it was a thing before that.
It was a thing before that when it became a state. Otherwise, it was just like the Western lands because we started off as West and then we became mid when they knew that they were more wet. When we knew that there was way more wet.
But was it a territory before it was a state? Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
So what would the founding of this territoryhood?
I doubt it.
Be the founding of Ohio?
I mean, it's probably like whenever we bought the whole kit and caboodle from the French or Spanish or whatever. But yeah, Ohio is neither mid nor west because at the time they thought it was west and then they figured out that it wasn't west, but maybe it's mid and it was none of those things. If any, like somebody did like a redrawing of the like regions of the United States and they put Ohio in the Mideast and I was like, I hate it. It makes sense, but I hate it. And then like Illinois was the Midwest.
Nah. No, we're Midwest.
Yeah.
We're not East.
Yeah. Though I will fight you. It's not a hot dish. It's a casserole. A fight.
It's not a bubbler. It's a water fountain.
Yeah, it's a water fountain. They're sneakers. It's pop.
They're gym shoes.
Oh yeah, they're gym shoes. Gym shoes, not sneakers. That's what it is. Gym shoes. Yeah, there was there's a Instagram account called The Midwest versus Everybody. And everybody's doing their Spotify Wrapped now because everybody's Spotify Wrapped is coming up. And I had a very heavy influence on Joe's Spotify Wrapped. The kids did not, though. which I was very surprised by.
I
I
think-
was totally expecting a VeggieTale song to pop up, and none did.
Well, what happened is I'm too cheap to get a Spotify subscription, because why would I get a Spotify subscription when I paid all that money for iTunes digital and physical CDs, which I can't play in the car anyway,
Yeah.
unless it's my car. I can't play it in her car. So when we go on our road trips, we have to do Spotify, YouTube Music, etc. Spotify had this deal. It's free premium, free trial for 90 days.
Yeah. And so Joe got the free trial like right before we went on vacation, so we could listen to the kids' music on the way down to vacation.
Without commercials.
Without commercials. We listened to 0 hours of kids' music on the way down and back from vacation. We only listened to our music because we're like, screw you kids, you'll be fine.
It was, I think, didn't we leave like June 1st?
We did. And that was our most played day.
It was like 500 minutes.
Because I started playing Spotify at like 3:30 in the morning and didn't stop until like 6 o'clock at night.
Like 500 minutes. What did you guys do that day?
We drove forever.
It judged us.
And we didn't kill anybody. The big thing was nobody was murdered. That was all that mattered on that family trip.
No, the Spotify wrapped. They didn't murder us. They
judged us.
They
They
judged
did.
us.
Yeah.
Like 500 minutes. Like, what were you guys doing?
Hey, at least I wasn't the one that was in the top 0.05% of listeners. That was you for one of the artists. But so no, the Midwest versus everybody, their Midwest Wrapped just dropped. You spent 105,024 minutes saying goodbye. This puts you in the top 1% of Midwesterners nationwide. And I commented, and they said, imagine the time we could save with an Irish goodbye. And I said, my son is the only one in our family who does Irish goodbyes. He's 3, and we routinely have to say bye to people mid-sentence because he started walking to the car without us. And then somebody who I have no idea who they are commented, he's 3 and he's already had enough. But like, I have like very vivid memories of hanging out at my parents' friends' houses and like standing by the door while they're Midwestern goodbying. Just like, well, they told me it was time to leave and I put my shoes on and I'm standing here, but they're still talking. So eventually all of us kids figured out, not until like the 5th time that they've told you to put your shoes on, or like they are physically standing by the door and have all of their shiznit together, do you actually join them at the door? Or like, I just go back to playing with my friends in my shoes and my coat. Like, well, I'm at least dressed.
All right. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you
Slam that like button, smash subscribe, that notification bell.
And of course, we are on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, of course, Rumble, if you don't want to do the YouTube. Also, if you are listening to this on an audio platform,
5 stars.
yeah, give us that 5-star review. We really appreciate that. And
Thank you for being here.
yes. It really helps the show grow. And we are trying to grow the YouTube page. We really want 50 subscribers because we want to reach that threshold so we can do more.
Party.
We can do more things mobily. Also, if you want to follow me personally, I'm at Craft Parenting Joe on Instagram. That's where I post beer that I sometimes drink.
I am at Caroline Creates Crafts, and I sometimes post craft projects.
All right. Is that everything?
I think so. Our producer is readjusting. Maybe she'll go upstairs. Maybe she's going to sleep down here tonight. I don't know. She's an old lady now. She can do what she wants.
All right. And we will be back here again tomorrow for a different episode of we're going to do
Beervent.
another Beervent episode. That's what I was trying to say. I lost what I was trying to say for a second.
Hey, all you need to remember is
West Side, Best Side.
And you're good to go.
There we go. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.